Hello everybody, welcome back to another Trains in World 5 video. We're back on the Brighton Mainline and we're back in the 377 for a service from East Croydon up to Clapham Junction, which would be one of the ex-Milton Keynes services. So yeah, we've got a few more seconds here at East Croydon, and then yeah, we're going to be calling at Selhurst, Thornton, Heath, Norbury, Streatham Common, Balham, and then Clapham Junction. So all stops apart from Wandsworth Common. Right, let's get the doors shut. I've already got it all set up. And we shall get out of here. Right, let's go. We've got the green signal already. You will be dispatched out of East Croydon as well. Lovely. Yeah, good to be in the air. It's always good to be in the Electro Star. Very nice train to drive in the game. Get that up. So we got position 1 junction indicator. That's 25. Cool. Let me turn up the brightness of the board as well. It's gone into its like night mode. As we're recording, let me boot it up a little bit more. Yeah, alright, should go back to its normal light setting now. Then you can read it if you wish to. There you go. That's a bit better. Now we can see it a bit better. Lovely. Let's do a little brake test. Oh, we're rating a service out as well. That's really going for it. Look at that. Well, we need to go through it as well. I think it comes down to 40 that I think up. Is it 40 it comes down to? This is Windmill Bridge Junction, I think, up here. Yeah, there's the 40. I think it stays at 40 as well. I don't think it comes down to 30. As we then come up to our first station stop of Selhurst. Or Selhurst. There's the Gatwick Express. Cool. And as we are a metro service, you do tend to follow behind other trains. So we have got a bit of yellows going on there, but that's quite normal for this area. And this is Selhurst. Coming in actually quite nicely, actually. Perfect. Bit of brake 2, or brake step 2. That's a step 1. Should move a bit of step 2 again. Step 1. You always want to try and stop within like a rising brake, especially so you're not slamming on the brakes and then coming to a sudden stop. More of a gentle stop. That would do. This is Selhurst. That's why you say Milton Keynes Central, now it just says Milton Keynes. Not even have a capital on the K. Not even on the M either. That's why you just say Milton Keynes Central. Or did it not? Hang on, let's check. Oh, maybe not. I forgot you can't even... Oh, can you use it? Oh, you can use it, right, that's good. Milton Keynes, confirm... Yeah. Right. Oh, we got a couple of minutes here at Selhurst, so as to sort of have a bit of a gap in the service. Well, here we are. Got 468 for this service as well. But Selhurst is actually one of like the all-right looking stations on the route. Like this route's, it was I think probably a bit rushed, and so a lot of the stations look not great. But Selhurst actually looks quite on point. It doesn't look too bad.
Short and long stay parking is available at the station.
Do you get the front of the... Oh, you don't get the front of the station. It's quite a nice entrance to Selhurst station. Off goes that service to Sutton. So that'll be going off down the middle towards West Croydon. I've got about 1 more minute and then we're off. As we wait. Cool. Come on time. If only it was like Ompsy where we could just sort of speed up the time. Because that would actually be quite a cool thing to see within the game. Is some sort of like, you know, say we were sat here, we could skip the time like a minute or something. I'd like to see that. Because it would be good as well if you were, say, on foot and you wanted to see a train at a certain station. So without fast travelling, you could sort of just fast forward the time a bit. That would be rather nice to have. Maybe that'll be in Train Sim Mod 6. Cool. Right, 10 more seconds, and we shall get the doors shut. Here's some football being played over there somewhere. Right, let's go. Onwards to Thornton Heath, down the hill. And let's go. And I think along here, this is where the stations start getting like shorter platforms. So I think they're all sort of 8. Are they all 8 coaches? 8 coaches past Selhurst. I think all the way to Clapham actually. I think they're only sort of 8 coach platforms. Just don't really need long platforms for the metro stuff. Well, it's not so much. And we're off. Yeah, there we go. Oh, there's 60 coming into force. Although shortly then does come down to 40 again. As we come up to our next station stop of Thornton Heath. Cool. So I think this is only an 8 coach platform. You got a hidden signal here as well. I'll show you it. It's a rather... I don't know how it's not been fixed. But it's completely buggered, the signal. Because I didn't even notice it until fairly recently. I never sort of noticed it was there. Probably not the best thing, but... And here we are. This is Thornton Heath. No stop marker here. So just to the end of the platform. Yeah, there's a really just dodgy signal here. It's in the wall. Look, that's the signal there. It's like, how has that never been fixed? That's quite a, you know, game-changing thing. It's in the wall. I don't know how that's not been moved. And how did that even happen in the first place? That's why it wasn't always like that. It's like moved or something in an update.
Leave your luggage unattended on the station.
Now it'll be Norbury after this, which ain't too much further up. Now do 30 seconds before departure. We want to get the doors shut. That's what they say on all the signs. Train doors can close up to 30 seconds before departure. As on this game, you don't actually have to wait until it tells you to go. As long as the bar or the circle's gone round, then you can lock the doors and go. You don't have to wait until bang on time. And even now on Trenton World 5, if you say miss a station or leave a station early, it should just skip to the next station anyway on the objective, so don't really need to worry too much. But off we go. Over to Norbury. I was sort of looking through the routes and I saw this one. I was like, there's always something to do on here. So I thought, what should we do? Let's do a bit of metro work. Yeah, a bit more slower pace, but that's all right. And it's a good excuse to do this route again because it's a good route. Just very much in need of an upgrade, which it thoroughly deserves. I mean, is there another route which sort of is screaming out for some sort of Todd 4 upgrade update, UK wise, as popular as this? Not really. Brighton Mainline, Great Western, obviously that's coming. Personally, I'd like East Coast Way, but I'd say it's probably not the top one. I know a lot of people want Tees Valley to be updated because now we've got the Pacer in the game. That's a good shout. But in terms of sort of routes in general, Brighton Mainline I'd say is like the top one for people wanting an upgrade. Just get it redone, get it sorted, get it proper, get the models correct, get the 700 in there, and you've got an absolutely star-studded route. I mean, when it first released, it was awesome. It was fantastic. But obviously now it is sort of showing. It's getting a bit sort of. It's getting to that stage now where it's just like, is there ever going to be an update for this route? Like I had hope for quite a long time, but that's starting to sort of go away now. It's like it's just never going to be fixed and updated. But hopefully one day. We live in hope. But that hope is fading. Here we are. Because I've even gone back to playing the Train Sim Classic version of this route. Because what was it? The West Coastway fairly recently released with the Littlehampton extension, and I was planning to do half TSW, half Train Sim Classic, but it was just like, on Train Sim Classic I can see Thameslink trains, I can see, even though Gatwick doesn't have 7 platforms on there and it's a bit outdated, it's still just nice to have those extra trains. Yeah, I don't know. Let's get the door shut and it will be Streatham Common next. Let's watch the train leaving as well.
Permitted in any part of this station or on trains. This includes
and the horn's never really been fixed. I much prefer the horn on the East Coastway version. And we're off. Oh, and I like playing the Train Sim Classic version because you get the 455, which I'm just really surprised we've not seen on this route. Like a Southern 455 would have perfectly complemented the Metro stuff on this route, but it just never came out. Because I thought it might, because when South Eastern High Speed, the original one, came out, the 465 only came out a couple of months later, when that was a DLC for the route. So I was thinking, oh, probably similar for the Brighton Mainline. They'll bring out the main package, and then a couple of months down the line we'll see the 455. But still waiting. So it's a real shame. I generally like Dovetail. I mean, fantastic. Bought Train Sim to console and just made Train Sim local as well to me. Love Dovetail. Dovetail are cool, but just upgrade the Brighton Mainline. That's the one thing where it's just like, One day, please. And here we are. We'll bring in third-party developers to do it. Here we are. This is this is Streatham Common. And up next after this is Balham. You can probably hear the cat in the background. She was literally asleep for like hours, and then I start, loading up Streamlabs, and she's just getting up and meowing, and it's like, really? Worst timing. Every time. Maybe it's a game. Right, a few more seconds and we shall start getting those doors shut. There we go, that'll do. Now let's go onwards to Balham. So off to the right, that will take you up to Streatham station, and then onwards to sort of Tulse Hill, and then actually eventually to London. Well, onto the Portsmouth lines, as they're known. And we're off. So we only get to go to Clapham Junction on this service, and it will then turn off and go down the West London line. Obviously up then to the West Coast Main Line, then up to Milton Keynes, or used to be Milton Keynes, back in the good old days. Another service. I think most of the Metro stuff is 8 coaches. I don't think there's many 4 coaches. Is there any 4-coach Metro services on here? I mean, the Reigate ones, they're not Metro services, but they're 4. Look at that. I mean, that's like the cool thing about this route. Train there, already another train there, and it was just only like 30 seconds ago there was another one which went past. It is super busy. And on PS5 Pro, it's running pretty nicely. I mean, 60 FPS. Then again, it is an old route, so it is going to run a little bit better than the newer stuff. Cool. £40 miles an hour. And this is Balham, right down to the end of the platform here. Again, sort of the easy things about these metro stations. Most of the time it's just right down to the end. Although it's on sort of the offside as well on this one, so you sort of got to be slightly more careful. As you're a little bit visually blind. That will do. Here we are. This is Balham. You get a couple of coaches in there, or at least another coach. And yeah, we get to skip out Wandsworth Common. Can't remember what services stop. What services do stuff at Wandsworth Common? Well, yeah. Oh, well, there you go. Those ones: London Bridge, Epsom Downs, West Croydon, and Suttons. So most of them, but we don't. We're special. Oh, hang on. There we go. Right. Let's go. Another service already. And there'll probably be something on the fast in a second as well. Cool. And back up to 60, and then into Clapham it is it 15 miles an hour? I don't think it could even be 10 into platform. Is it platform 15? But aim for 15. As long as you've got an idea of the speed limit. That's the main thing. This is Wandsworth Common. Another down service. So fairly soon we get the Southwest Mainline joining up with us. And yeah, should start getting the yellows as well. Cool. Almost there, almost at Clapham. And you can drive the sort of northern part of this service on Trainton Well, but only to Watford Junction now, sadly. On the West Coast Mainline South. Single yellow, and a position 4 junction indicator. Is it 15? Might be 15. Or 20. Or 15. Well, it's 20 here. And 20 across there as well. Okay. Still feels a bit quick. That's quite a sort of tight curve. And here we are, this is Clapham Junction, CLJ. Platform 16, not 15. I always forget how many platforms Clapham has. All these little ones tucked in. And here we are. There we are, this is Clapham Junction. There we go. I was thinking, did they completely miss the signal box here? I'm pretty certain. Yeah, sort of like here is the Clapham Junction. Is it signal box B or something like that? Which is still there today. Yeah, it's not there in the game. Anyway, that is good for me. Hopefully everyone has enjoyed it. Links can be found to all the usual places: Discord, PayPal, merch store. And if you would like to get your own UK departure boards, there is also a link below. We get a little bit of the commission if you do get one of the boards, which then goes back into the channel. Yeah, apart from that, see you all and take care. See you guys.